These fast food franchises made some big mistakes in 2023, and we'd be shocked if these menu flops are still available to dislike in 2024. Sometimes a dual company collaboration makes for brilliance. Other times, however, it produces a disastrous result. Just take a look at the spicy truff chicken sandwich from Popeyes, a seasonal sandwich featuring a standard spicy Popeyes chicken patty topped with the Truff Sauce Company's truffle-flavored spicy mayonnaise. The spicy truff chicken sandwich was released in mid-October and ran all the way until November 26th, and people seemed to hate it the entire time. It wasn't just disappointed Reddit users who were referring to the sandwich as nasty, smelly, or terrible. The Washington Post itself called the menu item a flop, describing the strange-tasting sandwich as an attempt by the fast food franchise to emulate a luxury or fine dining product that fell incredibly short. It's safe to say that this one won't be coming back for a round 2 release anytime soon.
This is the worst!
Similar to how McDonald's employed artists Cardi B and Offset to create a menu item, Dunkin' used the hip-hop star Ice Spice as apparent inspiration for a new beverage, the Ice Spice Munchkins drink. The product called for actual blended Munchkin donut holes as part of its recipe, and according to consumers and employees alike, this made it hard to swallow. One alleged employee on Reddit said, "Store manager here. We all tried it today, and it's one of the nastiest things Dunkin' has come up with in a long time. The texture in your mouth feels like when you throw up. No flavor either beside the Munchkins, which ruin the texture of the drink." Although no announcement has been made in an official sense, it appears the overly sweet beverage can no longer be found on Dunkin's website, leading us to believe that the company may be trying to pretend it never happened in the first place. This year, Chick-fil-A released 2 new and intriguing menu items for the 2023 fall season. One was the Honey Pepper Pimento Chicken Sandwich, featuring a chicken patty topped with the chain's standard sliced pickles and a honey and pimento cheese spread. The second was dubbed the Caramel Crumble Milkshake. And while the first item came with raving consumer reviews, the second product did not. A user wrote on Reddit, "Was really pumped to try it. It has a medicinal taste to it, like imitation vanilla. I couldn't get into it." Another commented to say that the blondie crumbles within the drink, which were intended to be part of the shake's appeal, were ultimately less than appetizing. They wrote, "What I didn't like about it was all the crunchy bits. It was too much for me. I couldn't just drink it without having to chew each sip." Based on the consistent negative feedback from buyers, we can't imagine that the Caramel Crumble Milkshake will ever return. The Wendys Frosty is iconic and has been offered since 1969, but despite the product's longevity and consistency, Wendys has, for the most part, kept the flavors of its signature creamy shake relatively basic. This past fall, however, the company stepped out on a limb and tried something completely new when it developed a signature Frosty featuring everyone's favorite autumn flavor profile, pumpkin spice.
I'm all about fall, especially this new pumpkin spice Frosty.
Unfortunately, while many of us wanted this newcomer to the fall food scene to be a triumph for the burger company, it was bombarded with negative feedback. It inspired threads such as "The Pumpkin Frosty is insanely bad" on Reddit or "Wendy's Pumpkin Frosty fail" on YouTube. Ultimately, the frozen treat ended up being nothing but a trick for the majority of those who tasted it. One Reddit user wrote, "It tastes like how I'd imagine eating a 99-cent store pumpkin candle would taste. It had a really potent perfume-like metallic aftertaste too. How did that make it through testing?" In 2022, a brand new burger was introduced by the beloved fast food chain that has all the meats. The Arbys Deluxe Wagu Steak Burger was a meat and cheese creation, sandwiched in a brioche bun and topped with sauce, pickles, onions, and tomatoes. Though it was reintroduced prior to its appearance on the menu in 2023, the reaction wasn't exactly raving. One Reddit user wrote in a thread discussing the burger, "There are much better fast food burgers out there. Not impressed at all." Another user on this same thread outlined their own beef with the sandwich, blaming their disappointment on an overload of unnecessary ingredients. Wagyu is supposed to be served as plainly as possible so the taste and texture are not lost. Needless to say, it'll be a shock if this disappointing burger makes it through to 2024.